Hey there guys, what is going on? It is me. Before we even get into the video, I know for a fact you hear all of this madness going on to the left of me. It is just the three dogs kind of whiling out, running back and forth in the hallway. They are fine. If you hear growling, I've got a Siberian Husky, a Belgian Tervuren, and a Belgian Groenendael. Hey, get out of here! And they love to play really roughly, but they're having a good time, I promise. No one is in the process of being injured as you are hearing these snarls and the bodies being slammed against the walls. I'm wondering if this is what it's like to have three boys, like human boys as in children. I'm guessing having three male dogs is pretty close with the shenanigans they get up to, but I digress. The point of this video, and I should start off by saying that this will not be a long, half an hour long vlog like some of the other videos that I've put out in recent months for you guys. I really wanted to create an updated vlog for you guys for two reasons. One, to wish you all a very happy new year. I'm a little behind in terms of actually getting a New Year's Eve / New Year's Day vlog up. It's actually the 9th of January as I'm kind of hunkering down and recording this. So a little over a week into the brand new year, but that doesn't make it any less fresh for all of us. So I really just wanted to say hi and celebrate the start of a brand new year with you guys. You all know that 2021, especially the last 6 to 7 months, were very difficult for me as I was navigating a lot of loss and a lot of changes and transitions, and that's not what this vlog is about. I'm not going to go into all of that too much. I really kind of laid all of that out on the table in my last big vlog, which ended up being 30 minutes, and I don't want to duplicate that. Not a lot has really changed from that video, and I'd say even as a supplement to that, I put up a community post just letting you guys know that I was doing okay, but still just in the process of healing. And the latter half of 2021, I really, truly, very much just needed it to be a time of tepidity for me, where I could just sort of be moderate in terms of my commitments. I feel like I've dedicated my whole life, or at least my whole adult life, to taking care of other people. You guys know that I work right now as a clinician. I'm a substance abuse and crisis intervention counselor. So even though I do a lot of telehealth / remote work, sometimes I do work PRN with mobile crisis units. And, it takes a lot when you've spent your entire life as, either a public health educator, or I've done a lot of research and analytics in more epidemiological realms. And in the last couple of years, I had transitioned more so into behavioral and mental health interventions and counseling. So all of that to say that my adult life has really been dedicated to taking care of other people, and I needed the last half of 2021 to focus on me, because I've just had so many transitions, some of which were welcome, but many of which were not. And I don't know how many of those changes will be permanent, how many are more just fleeting and transient, much like it seems life has been lately with all the news and everything going on. And Kajiro, what is going on? So yeah, there's just been a lot going on in my life that, again, I don't want to repeat all of the ins and outs of all of that, as much as I just wanted to circle back and say that I'm still here. I'm still alive, very much so. I just really needed a mini era of peace for myself. It's been a while since I've kind of taken time to focus on reflection for me and growth and development opportunities for me. I've always been so preoccupied with what's best for my patients or my clients or consumers, or whatever agency I'm working for, and however we label the client base. And even now, I'd say I still am very much a servant of the people, and I love taking care of others, but there is a point in all of our lives where we have to prioritize ourselves. It's hard to fill other people from an empty cup, right? So I think self-care was the name of my game in 2021, with a lot of those unexpected and very much unwelcome changes that came. And again, I don't know how many of them are permanent, but one thing that is not permanent is my, I don't want to say absence on the channel, but my silence on the channel. You know, I've been on YouTube for over a decade. I first started uploading content in 2010, and I really transitioned into primarily doing gaming related content in 2011. Now, I did take a 2-year hiatus when I went to graduate school, but I came back strong after that 1.5 to 2 year break, and I've been pretty consistent up until this last year. You know, I'd occasionally have like a month or so here and there if I had a big project for work coming up that I just had to focus on, or if I was leaving the country for something. But for the most part, I've not had like 6 months of an absence, whereas 2021, I did uphold my promise to you guys that we were going to get a series done, and we did finish Final Fantasy 1 through Final Fantasy Origins last year. But I really wanted to get Lufia and the Fortress of Doom wrapped up as well, and it just didn't happen because I just did not have the physical strength and the emotional and spiritual fortitude to really make myself not really sit down and record, because the recording part has been a big source of self-soothing for me. But it's mostly been the editing that's been a little exhausting for me, where I just have not wanted to listen to myself talk. I've not wanted to, I don't know, I've just not wanted to sit and click on things, if that makes sense. I've really wanted to take a lot of time to focus on things that I kind of wanted to do. I found that reflection has been a really big source of healing for me, and a lot of my reflection has come lately from gardening, and I've not been able to get my big garden going. You guys know I did buy a house this year, and it still has a little bit of work to go, and I know I've promised you guys a house tour, and I will get that eventually out to all of you. But focusing on doing a little bit of gardening through potted plants and growing some herbs, and I've got a few succulents that I've been working on. And I think I shared with you guys that I also went through a program, and I am officially a certified animal intervention specialist. Particularly, I'm a certified dog trainer. So I've been doing a lot of volunteering and some work and some help with local rescues, as well as some shelters and humane societies. And oh, just 1 second, I'm actually getting a call. I'm recording this on my phone, of course. Sorry about that, you guys. Actually, that was Andrew, oddly enough, but that's okay. It's a good reminder that I probably shouldn't make this video too long anyway. So the point of everything that I was saying is that 2021, not really the best year for me, probably not the best year for most of us, but one thing that I really do want to take away from that year is that I think a lot of us have more strength and more tenacity than we recognize exists within us. And I'm really wanting to take a lot of the discoveries that I've made about myself and about my abilities and just about who I am and where I want to be and the pathway and the journey that I'm going to have to embark on to get there. I really want to take all of that and use that momentum and that trajectory to set forth my path for 2022. So I am hopeful, and I'm manifesting all kinds of positivity for all of us as we enter a brand new year. And I guess the takeaway of all of this is that I am still alive, and the channel is not going anywhere. For those of you that were kind of worried about whether I was just gradually transitioning into a hiatus, absolutely not. You know, I've still managed to get a few videos up every month. You know, granted, it's been maybe like 2 videos a month, which is not ideal for any type of gameplay channel or let's play channel, but that was kind of also my way of softly saying like, hey, I'm still here. I'm still getting content out. It's not like 3 to 5 videos a week, as has historically been my uploading format, but I'm still working behind the scenes, not only on myself and my own development and my growth and my long-term goals as well as short-term objectives, but same for the channel. So there's plenty more to come. I thank you guys immensely for your patience with me. I thank you guys immensely for your well wishes, your positivity, your kindness, your love, your attentiveness, all of the good things. And even for those of you who have not been so gracious, and I've been a little frustrated at how slow I've been with wrapping up Luffy and the Fortress of Doom, and how you've been awaiting a new series to kind of enter the scenes. 2022 will be your year. As I already mentioned, I really needed the remainder of 2021 to be more focused on me. And now I'm ready to transition back into side projects and hobbies and all of that sort of stuff that I was maintaining prior to a lot of the loss and tragedy that I faced in 2021. So I'll just leave everything at that. I won't go into too much detail because I've already kind of exhausted, I think, all of those talking points, and there's no need to bore those of you who don't care about all of those details. What I'm sure you're here for is what's going on with the channel, and the simple answer is nothing major. 2022 is going to bring us back full circle. We're going to wrap up Luffy and the Fortress of Doom, and there are plenty more projects that I've got planned, and I cannot wait to roll them out, hopefully towards the end of February / early March. So stay tuned, take care, be good, and I look forward to being in touch with you guys soon. I'm going to be resuming a regular schedule for Luffy and the Fortress of Doom, hopefully in the next week or so. My birthday's on the 13th, and for a lot of you, you also know that on the 10th of January is my anniversary with Andrew. We're high school sweethearts, and we've been together. We had been together since we were 15, so January is both a really positive month and just a really difficult month now. So I made no promises for January, but my goal is to be finished with Luffy and the Fortress of Doom by the end of February, so that early March we can embark on a brand new adventure. So stay tuned for all of that, and there is plenty more to come. So again, take care, be good, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.